Good evening, Sirs Crew. Fighting Pilot Extraordinary, it's Windfall. Ready for takeoff. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome in. We're back. Part 4. Quattro. Yon, or she, of Alan Wake. We got the truth last time. We got the truth and nothing but the truth last time. Ooh, it is exciting. It was a Dolly. Welcome in. Hi. Dolly, last time we finally got the full plot reveal, more or less, kind of, sort of what was going on. A decent amount of stuff that I was guessing was correct, which is always fun. And we have the spiel of basically, yes, Alan Wake. There aren't two Alan Wakes. There's just the one Alan Wake. But the things that he wrote are impacting our life right now. So it's not like there are two Alan Wakes, one writing the other one. No, the Alan Wake in the past wrote for the Alan Wake in the future. And in doing so, he also created a character to help him out. So I was kind of cooking with the DMPC part, but I was not correct at all with who it was. It was Thomas Zane himself, the old writer, the old poet from back in the day. That is who our DMPC is. That is who the light is. And he's going and he's scattering the manuscript that I wrote in a fugue state a week ago around so that Alan Wake can go and pick them up and realize what he wrote. And our goal is to find out, to find the Lady of the Light, still mad with the night, and that's how we're gonna reshape our destiny. Because I think we still have a chance to finish this story. I don't think we ever did. I think we were able to write up until a certain point, and now I think the climax of the game is, will the darkness be able to write Alan Wake into a corner and thus have Alan Wake write the darkness to be freed? Or will Alan be able to write for himself again, imprison the darkness, and free his mind and his wife as well? Kind of like Scribblenauts, but more like Kino of the show, Bungo Stray Dogs, where there's the magical book / page that anything you write and it becomes reality. Very similar concepts, really. It's good. Also, we have our manager Barry with us, who is just a delight. But that's right. At the very end of last time, we spent last episode with our boy Barry. He got us out of Dodge. I forget what he got us out of. How do we meet Barry at the beginning of last episode? Last episode was we awoke in the mental asylum, or more accurately in the lodge, where the Dr. Hartman does his research, and Barry was able to break us out. Or I guess we break Barry out and then Barry breaks us out. We break out together from the lodge because Hartman wants to use our powers. I don't know if he's in cahoots with the darkness or if he's just a self-serving jerk that is playing into the darkness's hands by doing so. But Dr. Hartman knows that people have, creative people have special powers, and he's trying to utilize them to his own gains, similar to the darkness. And I think that he's basically working as a lieutenant for the darkness, not knowingly, but the darkness can use him without him knowing that the darkness exists in a way, at least until the things that happened. Because we broke out, Barry was with us. We went to go to the farm that was owned by Thor and Odin, the two rock and roll old brothers. We went to their farm. We had a really, really cool fight scene there. That was kind of Kino. And then we find their MacGuffin, or their words of knowledge to us, which was a song they had written, which was kind of a prophetic song in a way, which was to see your love set free, you'll need the witch's cabin key. Find the Lady of the Light, still mad with the night. That's how you'll reshape destiny. And there were a lot of other words with it. It's a full-on song. It's kind of great. I like the multimedia aspect of the game a lot, where it's a video game, but it's about a writer and there's musicians in it, and it's really taken all the creative types together. It's really adorable. But after we heard that message, we then got drunk off hooch, which then allowed Alan Wake to get the full picture of what was going on. because he saw that he was, you know, put in a fugue state by the darkness and then forced to write, and then he created Thomas Zane to like get him out of Dodge. And then once that drunken fugue state hooch moonshine thing all together, he wakes up from it, bad dream slash, you know, what, not foreshadowing dream, but like remembering what happened in the past dream. He wakes up from that, gun in his face. It's the FBI agent whose name I forgot. Just like one of the book pages said.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being
Oh, I forgot all about the clicker.
I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix
The
this.
light switch clicker, I forgot all about that.
Pay for it.
What? That that felt like a throwaway line in a way back then.
Naturally,
Okay.
we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Walkery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up. Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night.
Oh, Barry.
All right?
Barry got locked up. Oh, I guess we're both locked up.
I have it.
Thomas Zane.
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He
That's the
wrote
light
it.
lady.
The key is insurance.
The light lady.
It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Thomas told her, and that's why she hears the lamp, because then it's always in the light, so the darkness can't get it. Oh!
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
Is that true? Wait. Okay, no, it's true in the overall, because we also found manuscript pages from beforehand, I think, but it's not like they actually took these ones. Yeah, what was it? It was the end of, did we find... There was a page we had found that was basically talking about, was it Burying the Lodge? No, it wasn't that. Was it back in chapter 3? Is that why I was like, that's really interesting? Because it was mentioned, I think it was in chapter 3 then. And I was Wake and Barry in the cell. Hold on. Wake touched by the dark presence. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger. Sarah on the radio station. Hold on, go back. Yeah, go to this one.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
We found these all the way back in chapter 3, which were basically detailing this about to happen then. Because it would have been,
Some of the taken retained echoes of their...
No, it wasn't that. It wouldn't be this one,
as
isn't it?
simple in real life as in fiction.
We go up in the lodge. No, wouldn't have been in the lodge. Tor hits Nurse Sinclair. I do remember that one. Nightingale in the Majestic?
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic.
No, but that is a good one. Attacked by the Dark Presence, visited by the Dark Presence in the lodge. How long ago was this actually? Wait. Because I remember it was talking about Nightingale holding the gun to his head and he was debating pulling the trigger, but then he never actually pulled the trigger. Nightingale fires at Wake?
The FBI agent's command froze me in
No,
place.
okay. It's not it. It wasn't in chapter 1. It could not have been in chapter 1. Was it in 4? Hartman's Mansion. Hartman's Mission. Mon Charge. Hartman the Power Failure. Nightingale arrests Wake. That's
Agent
it.
Nightingale stared at the passed out rider.
Yeah, there we go.
The
This
man
is
was
what
sleeping off
we had
one
read.
hell of a night.
And that happened earlier in the chapter, and then it
Nightingale
actually
felt
took
stab
place at the
of
very end of the
envy
chapter.
Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
I like that. Like, it gives you a little bit more description on what was happening, like behind, like when Alan is not actually in control, because everything you're seeing is basically through Alan's eyes. It gives you a little bit more thought process of what was going on outside of Alan's control, which is fun. But also, yeah, the fact that Wakenberry in the cell was in chapter 3, which is we're here now.
Crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al. Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
No! There's a toilet over there. Go there.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler.
Yeah,
all
it's just
here.
like the
All
pages.
the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
He's really really well read.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Uh-oh.
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute.
Oh my god!
Light. We need light.
That's...
It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
That's so good. And like I've been reading the manuscript pages the entire time, and like whenever I'm like, oh wait, I've seen this before, I feel really excited. But none of them have been like, oh, and then Alan Wake dies or whatever. But Nightingale presumably read a part where he was like, man, that's weird. A part of the book where I like die, huh? That's weird. And then you're living and you're like, wait a minute.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it. But it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the image that made his mind real.
Dude! It's caught up. This is so meta. Even this acronym.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
Dude. Coffee? Coffee? Anything? Oh. Oh, flare. Thank you. Yes! Haha. That's better. Sorry, Sheriff, let's go. Barry? Oh, I thought they were gonna work for a second. Okay, flashlight's in your office.
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
Oh, it's my
I can
flashlight.
be hurt in the light, only in the light, and I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue
In the
chopper.
power plant.
Come on. Let's get back to your friend.
Ooh, yes! It's the pump action, not the
Wheeler,
other one, but
I
like,
need
I'll
you to
take it.
stay here.
What? No.
We're
going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in 2 places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
What?
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank
Night
Breaker?
Springs.
He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza.
Oh.
You think there's any way I could order one, Al?
My hangover wants you to shut up and get to work.
It's like
Mr. Breaker, this is Barry Wheeler.
this was a small part, but it was a
I know
part
it's
in,
late,
in
but
Twin
listen,
Peaks
the
where they
sheriff,
also had a
Sarah,
secret society out of
asked me to
nowhere. This
tell
is
you something.
great.
She says Night Springs.
Okay, I want to see if I can hear a little bit of this.
So I guess she... Yes, sir. Okay, No, she's okay. She's just busy, so she asked me to... Oh, no. Actually, I'm a literary agent, sir. I'm just helping her out because she's busy right now. Well, the one you'd most likely be familiar with is Alan Wake.
They're just talking now. I thought this was like the big call to
I
action.
hear that, sir. I'll tell Al you said that. That's really nice. But listen, I really need to make some more calls here. You got the message, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, thanks, sir. Bye now. Hey, the sheriff's dad is a big fan, Al. He said you're the
Hey.
best thing to happen to crime fiction since James Elroy. I think he was a little drunk, though.
Ah, nice. 5, 4.
Hello? This is Barry
Okay,
Wheeler.
okay.
I'm calling on behalf of the sheriff. Sarah says Night Springs. Okay? Okay, bye. Hello?
Okay, yeah, he's just gonna keep repeating that now.
Barry Wheeler.
Perfect.
I have a message from
Aha.
Sarah.
Cool.
Okay? Bye
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
I wonder if we can go up the... There was a ladder. Yeah, there's even light on it now. Nice. Actually, I don't know if I can go up that or not. I forgot this is a game where you can jump, which is, again, really weird for this genre IMO. Then charge up a little bit. There we go. Aha. So wait, there was also a door over here that was lit up, though. Can I go that way? Or is this gonna be like locked and it's like, oh, I gotta find another way around? Okay. Hey, the thing I found earlier then was extremely useful. Good. Hee. More sludge. The Deerfest float. I don't need to get rid of all of the sludge. I have to climb up that. Well. This is Vashani. Welcome on in. Hi. Flares. Haha, there we go. In light, you can hurt them. Yes, I know. It's going very good, Ashani. I hope you can say the same. We're breaking out of our prison. We're hurting our legs a little bit. We're also presumably fighting someone now? No. I want to fight people. I don't want to fight objects. The objects are the worst. The birds are mid. The birds are mid lane. I I'd rather have the birds than a lot of other things. Maybe I need to take that back. Yeah. Okay, I think that's everything. Hey, my help! The birds are strong. There's even an entire movie about how the birds are good. Also, ooh, I agree with that. Shiny, that's really good advice. Get a sweet treat.
Hey, Sheriff, your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have.
Haha.
That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show.
Ah.
This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though.
It's kind of neat. All right, let's go get our girl out.
Bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on.
Just in case I need to make sure this isn't on here. Oh.
Ah, man, that's smart.
Good job.
Why did that hurt me?
Okay,
Why,
stick
like,
with
why was it
us.
important that
Our
hurt me?
first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
Yes, boss. Where are we going? Well, hold on. Before I follow you. Okay. Oh. Come on, Sheriff.
Right there. Far enough. Shooting.
She's doing a great job here. She's not using her flashlight like at all, though. Actually, that guy's home. Hey, nice. Good luck, Dolly. Good luck.
Look out!
The deer has floated itself! No! Oh, was it just going? Stuck? Okay.
Damn it!
Oh, let's do as well. Huh? I saw that. Nice job, Sarah. Nice. This is the Nukiashi woman in. Hi, hi. Just completely knocked it over. Thank you, Nukiashi. What's this for? Hi, hi. Oh, we can go to the diner. I assume it's pushing me. No, it's not pushing me this way, but I'm gonna go in anyway. Aha, perfect. Because clear, I'm imagining there's either gonna be just weapons and stuff for me, or there's gonna be something secret here. My cat install. Oh, yes. Thank you. I didn't realize I got flashlight demoted there. Nice. This is unrelated, but since there's a little bit of downtime in the game, Seriously, I've been watching, I started watching The Amazing Digital Circus. Now that it's all done, I've been recommended it like multiple times. I get it. It's pretty good. I'm currently 5 episodes in, and I like that you have, what, 6 characters in the circus, and you have Kane, you have Bubble, and, like, they're all extremely well-defined characters. And, like, your first couple episodes are you know, setting up the premise, setting up the plot, kind of meeting things together. But the last, I watched episodes 4 and 5 before stream, and that's the one where you have, oh, no, I'm blanking on their name. You have Ribbon Girl, running the fast food restaurant, And then episode 5 is the not clip show one necessarily, but the one where they're going through all the different suggestion box ones, like back to back to back. And those I think were both really, really strong because they were very focused on character, which the show overall they focus on character, but I like those ones because it felt even stronger on character than I think the first 3 episodes were. Because again, the first episode had to like introduce the concept as a whole, introduce the characters. Episode 2 was with was episode 2 the one with King and the haunted? No, episode 2 was with the Gummy Goo for the first time. Episode 3 was with Kinger and the haunted house. King and the haunted house was fine. It felt there was the really cute moment with they talked earlier on about what happens when people hold their breath, and Pomni goes through all the colors really quickly, and they mentioned like offhand what other people do, and they mentioned that Kinger like glows in the dark when he holds his breath, and so then at the very end they have to hold their breath, and then he glows in the dark, which is kind of a cute little moment. It had a good setup. Episode 2 was with Gummy Goo. Gummy Goo is like a fun little character. Unfortunate what happens in the overall with it, but I think it sets it up that then when they get brought back in episode 4, you're like, oh, feelings, and you see the character development there. But episode 4 and 5 were all just about like dealing with the situation that they were in, and it just really gave you time to like focus and breathe and just see the characters in these very specific situations. Also, I like the training video part of 4. It was very my kind of existential horror, if existential is the right word there. Hey, I got an achievement. Put the lime in the coconut twice. Drink them both up. Okay. Very cute little thing. You think? Nope. Do you think? Nope. Okay. Sorry, boss. I had to talk about TADC and listen to Lime in the Coconut a little bit. Whoa!
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
Come on, you're leading the way. You're leading the way. Come on.
You have the right to
No, the flare was too late. Thank you, Sheriff. Nice. Is there anything in any of these? Probably not. Only the one was open, I think. Wait. That's not good because it's a sound, but it is kind of good because it's light. You feel me? Can I go turn this off?
Wait, over here! There's light!
She's right, but like... Is it just to be an unsettling sound? Also, what do you mean there's light? Oh, I guess there is light.
Key. Watch my back, wait.
Does this count as like light for the purpose of light in the story?
It's an ambush.
It feels like it'd be low level strength. But I guess flares are also red in tone, but like... I don't know, it just feels... Wait, I thought you were opening that. throwing stuff. Give him the light. A little bit more light. Oh, this might not be good. I see you over there. Woo! Out of there. This is so much hell. She's just going for him. You got a boss. Keep it up. All right, mister. This is not how I thought this sequence was gonna go at all, because she was like, watch my back, I have a key, and then she immediately turned around and started shooting. Which I think it was better for me overall, because I don't know if I would have been able to hold him off as effectively without probably dying like once, but like, sure.
Let's go, Wake.
Arguably that is the more sound way to do it. Thank you. Coffee? Wait. It's a big little area over here. I wonder if there's anything. Nothing? Oh, sorry. Hi. Sir, where are we going?
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building, near the main entrance.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is not like a random... I thought this was a random house for a hot second. Hello?
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer. The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
So yeah, the darkness is effectively free, or is gaining power back, and in a few days it will be 100% free, with or without Alan Wake's help. But because Alan Wake has the power to change the story, the darkness wants to stop Alan Wake before Alan Wake is able to actually get to the point of changing the story again. Okay, I get it. I'm picking up what it's putting down. Oh, there you are. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this where I need to be? Oh, yes, take this, by the way. Aha. I think the hunting rifle is the better of the two. Coffee? There was also an upstairs that I kind of want to look at. Where does this lead me to? That's locked. Also locked. Meeting room goes back here. This is the clerk's office, which I think is where the helicopter key is. Also clerk's office. Give me this. That's the key, so we don't want that yet. Let me look around a little more first. What the? Cheater? How'd you get over here? The lights aren't even on, girl. What are you doing? There's an entire upstairs that I think I might have missed. Or maybe they just blocked the stairs off at the top, so I couldn't explore up there. But still, there were stairs.
The keys aren't upstairs, Wake.
I'm just gonna take a quick look.
Yeah, but why would you put an upstairs here if I wasn't supposed to look at it? Come on, Sarah. I see that TV over there. That's not how that works. Aha. Aha. Oh, stash. Neat. The darkness, it's so bright. The darkness controls the take-in. I've officially written what I think might be the most odd experience that no human will ever experience. Neat! What does that mean?
Freedom. A fusion of vigilance, conscience, and uncompromising clarity of vision. A need so fundamental, it permeates our very being. And yet, a man may be brought to his knees in a single heartbeat. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, taken in his prime. For young Manny, the night hasn't been kind. He's a marked man, selected for a lifetime of servitude after answering an ad in the newspaper. But first, a little field surgery is required.
Field surgery?
Well, well, look what I found.
Ah, please, no!
Yeah, I think you're just about ready for it.
Best if you don't resist this, kid. We gotta beat it out of you.
What? I don't understand. What did I do? I just wanted to get a job in the service industry. Wow, you're gonna serve all right.
What?
There it is! It's coming out now. Right between the self-esteem and the childhood traumas.
What are you doing to me? Quit squirming. There, I got it. Believe me, kid, this free will thing is more trouble than it's worth.
What was that? Oh, nothing for you to worry about, Manny.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
We'll tell you all about that. Don't you worry.
Another vacant worker ant, birthed in fury and violence for the pleasure and convenience of ruthless and malicious men. Stranger things can happen in Night Springs.
That felt like a shorter Night Springs episode, but I like the concept of it a lot. Or at least I understand the overall what they're getting at. So what's the sound effect that keeps playing? Is it someone like finagling with the door somewhere? Character's makes existence separate to her host body. And I figure out how to describe bodily functions that just happen without you having to manually do it. Ooh. Like... Oh, that's what the sound is. Because rapture happens and she gets her own body during it, no longer having to possess her host. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Cool. That's a fun little idea. Vaguely, hold on. Separate to her host body, and I had to figure out how to describe that. It's not a one-to-one comparison, but it makes me think of the Trill from Star Trek, which are parasites that inhabit a host body. And the Trill parasite gets passed from host to host. And it has all the lived experiences of the previous hosts, but the new body has to adapt to it, and it doesn't, like, it takes some getting used to having all these memories implanted. It's not a one-to-one comparison, but that's what your the entire idea of getting a body to your own vaguely makes me think about that, which is neat.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Oh, just hard cut.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh, he's running. Okay, I got really afraid that he was like Oh, he's being chased by the darkness. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to kill Barry for a second. I would not have liked that.
Barry, look out! Barry, move!
Where'd the bus come from? That's a new one.
Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay.
Oh, it was both the bus and the car flying, but the bus was bigger, so it could
Wake,
block
let's
off
go around. We can meet
us from getting there. Barry!
Barry? Barry! Can you hear me? Are you okay in there?
Yeah, I'm cool. Don't worry. I'll find another way out and meet you two out back.
Are you sure?
I'm fine. Besides, there's all sorts of useful stuff in here. I didn't touch that. I wasn't anywhere near that.
Hey, Wake, over here.
Barry. Love that little rascal. I know she's over there. I can see the light clearly, but I want to go over here first. Or over here first. Because I see electricity over here, which is obviously not good for me, but I want to touch it anyway, but still. Thought about sci-fi prosthetic enhancements. Now, you would control something with your brain that wasn't there to begin with. That is really interesting. It's similar to just people that like not even sci-fi ones, but real ones, right? Like with real ones, it's you're getting the functionality back that you might have lost. But for some people, they might not have like been born with an arm or a leg in the first place, and it's still a matter of like getting used to it. But like, yeah, I was gonna say yeah, like with an extra, like I was gonna say go with an entire like arm, like Doc Ock wise. That at first it's like, wow, I have an entire other appendage growing out of me that I don't know what to do. Which at first is probably really daunting and very just like, this is weird. But it's actually kind of crazy how fast, I imagine, that the human mind will be able to adapt to that. And I say imagine because I don't know, I feel like depending on what you are adapting into you and depending on how your cyber psychosis levels are, I guess. Like, sometimes you'd be like, wow, I'm immediately off and running with this third arm, but other times you might, like, have, whatever the opposite of phantom pain would be, effectively. Hey, boss. It's not recorded when Bright Falls was first formed as a nameless trading post, but it became a town when the Bright Falls Mining Company started to operate nearby in 1878. It was then that Hubert Biltmore, a fur trapper, and Amos Gunderson, a pioneer from Tacoma, decided to build a post office, saloon, and hotel, all operating from the same building. It was through the efforts of these two men that Bright Falls became the permanent and thriving town it is today. Phantom Control? I feel like Phantom Control is like when you, Phantom Control, I was gonna say it's when you just start like doing it, like when you just start doing it without thinking about it, but that's not cool enough. Phantom Control would be like, going back to the Doc Ock arms, because I think that's the most easily understandable scientific multiple, like adding a cybernetic to your body in this chat, maybe, presumably, at least to me. Phantom Control is like, I don't know, your subconscious getting control of something, like the arms, like acting kind of his own accord, but not really. That feels like the word Phantom Control. But like, yeah. Like, imagine if I have an extra finger. I feel like my brain is able to send the signal. Dude, it's a really cool concept. Dolly, I hope your work hits, because it's making me think that I think you got something there. Just it sounds like you're able to get the wording out that you want it to, and it's like, that sounds sick, Dolly. Yo, what's up, you, by the way? Hi. You missed Trust No One in the Night, I think is what it says. I don't know. You missed, we were in jail. The darkness took Nightingale as he was looking at the page being like, wait a minute, I've read this before, and then he immediately gets gotten, which is kind of a very funny, it's a very good comedy moment. Then we busted out with the sheriff because she clearly believes in what we're doing. And Barry was left behind to go like call everyone and say, hey, there's something going on. Then Barry was running from the darkness because the darkness presumably attacked the police station. He's currently locked up in there, and we're gonna go get him, I believe. Yo, so Yona, welcome in. Hi. Yona, that's what you just missed, by the way. We're gonna go say Barry. Nope. I did not mean to. No, that was my flare gun. No! That was a terrible use of the flare gun. I was thinking about using the flare gun there. I was like, no, it's too few people, and I forgot that when you pick up the flare gun, it auto switches to it. No. I saw like a small pistol icon in the top left. I wasn't like looking that much at it. Wait, and I'm the rabbit. What does that mean? And Barry's my carrot?
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All the shooting in the air is hitting
Oh.
you. They'll feel so much. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
What do you mean this town can't take this? Well, it's here.
The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
I'm coming. Let me look around first. This town can't take it. Well, it's here. Well, help me get out of here then. We gotta work together. We gotta solve these issues, these problems. Talking like it's my fault. It's all of our faults right now. Okay, it might be my fault, but it's like talking as if I can do this alone. I don't like the invisible stamina meter. I think that might be one of the demerits of the game. Okay. Hi.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
That's a good little bit. Had the invisible stamina meter. Was that even like a thing? I figured games either didn't have the stamina meter or they had one. I don't know how many games I played with an invisible stamina meter ever. This feels like the very first one I've done. Unless someone can tell me like right now another popular game with it. Because like every game I've played has either had one or I just had infinite. Because I know I've played ones with a stamina meter. Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, or any of the three actually, because I played them all. Those ones where you're like always just edging the stamina, like you get right down to like 10% and you just start like stutter step running. Wait, hold on. I see that coffee. How do I get there? I think that's in the upcoming area, because I don't think I can get over there. Slow down the chance panting. It's the slowdown. The panting's fine. Like, I think if it's like you're running and then like when your character's done and you're just walking again, that's kind of really good. I think that's aesthetically really fun. If your character runs and then when you let go of running and they start walking again, they're just like for like a second or two. That's kind of fun. It's like right in your, but like you're wearing headphones and it's right in your ears and it's like a lot of indie horror games. Ooh. Okay, that's a good answer. Horror games in general might be a really good answer for that. I don't know if the ones I've played have invisible stamina, but there are a lot of the horror games that have the similar kind of mechanic. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about horror. People call this a horror game, but I don't know. It objectively is. I realize the older I get, especially in the last month or so, after watching Backrooms and Obsession back to back, like I have a different relationship with horror than a lot of other people. Because like I was telling people that like, oh, I went to go see Obsession, and they were like, oh, was it like, oh, I don't do horror well. Was it scary? And I was like, I don't. Not the right person to ask about it. Because I was kind of laughing during it. Or like Backrooms wasn't really scary. I was enthralled by the story and the themes. Like it's really weird.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls abandoned power plant.
Haunted? She
marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been.
Oh!
She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
She was the one leaving all the stashes. That's adorable. Oh, that's cool. She was the stash leaver. That's super duper neat. Going through and adding a bit more of my character's experience because she is genuinely terrified by her own heartbeat. Dude. That's actually even cooler. We were talking about like limbs, right, Dolly? But yeah, you're talking about like just your autonomic functions. Like, yeah, heartbeat and breathing. Hold on. Is that one of the do you guys know, is that one of the things that that we as humans have just tuned out of our ears? Like, if I got a new set of ears, as weird as that sounds, would I be able to hear my own heartbeat? Or is it's too far away and you wouldn't be able to do that? It is just one of the things we tune out. That's super cool. Ooh. I like horror. See, like I'm not the right person to talk about horror with. If you want to talk about why it was scary, I want to talk about how cool it was. Yo, what's up, LP? Welcome in. Hi. I am winning. I'm learning about the human body. It's great. Lobocorp PTSD because some of the contained monsters do that. Ah! I love it. I can't wait to play Lobocorp at sometime in the next 2 years, give or take. I'm putting a big window on that one, but I've been wanting to pick up Lobocorp as the one to play to start out. Ooh. Yona Backrooms is so good. I watched both it and Obsession on 2 different Wednesdays back to back, since Wednesday is my off day where I don't stream, and both of them were very fun. Backrooms was the one that resonated with me a lot more because I like the mood it was setting, and the entire second half of it was immaculate. Immaculate. I cannot stress enough how, oh wow, there's a note here, how like the second half is the thing holding, it's not holding it all up because the first half's like solid, the first half's really good, but the second half I think knocks it out of the park with it. Oh, it's so nice. Very slowly working through it because I've always got stuck at day 25, doing well finally, but I started malding last time I played. Oh, Lobocorp, yeah, that was one thing I've been told before by Wisteria, Asmo, and a few of the other Project Moon heads, is that Lobocorp is like the hardest one and probably not the one you want to start with, but I'm very much known for being strong-headed and not listening to what people tell me, so. Also, I don't know, it's the one that interests me the most out of the 3 of them, so sue me. Alex Casey books by Alan Wake. Modern master of crime fiction. Alex Casey, What I Can't Forget, Return to Cinder, The Things That I Want, The Fall of Casey, and The Sunstop. All in stock. $20 per book, $100 for the full set. Searcher, is that a good deal? That feels like a really good deal. Like, even for nowadays. I don't know if, like, what the book inflation prices are, but, like, $100 for 6 presumably thick, presumably hardcover books? Like, that feels like a good deal. I think they're hardcover. They're at least big boys. I've seen them around. Mr. Wake is in town. See if you can get them autographed. I feel like you shouldn't put that on your thing, though. That feels like a jerk move. Dude just wants to vacation, man. That's messed up.
I don't see Barry.
Look, wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Barry's butt did not go all the way over there. I know Barry. That's insane to think Barry got. Okay, I was talking about horror for a hot second there. Like, maybe he booked it, but like, no shot. We didn't talk about the dog. There's nothing there. It's okay. The dog. A pun for knowers. I am unfortunately not a knower yet. I am pro Lobocorp star. Hell yes, Wisteria. Nice. Okay. I guess for you it was just, I think everyone was like pro star. I think I was just, I remember everyone just saying like it's hard. Like don't expect a cakewalk. But like I was Forged in the Fires of Idle Manager, which is the one that I'm gonna compare it to if we ever play it. And like, yeah, that wasn't easy either. I had to kind of stick at that a lot. But I eventually made it, and I got my, ooh, horror. You can tell it's horror because of the way it is. But I eventually got my Fujimoto ending, and it was adorable, and it was everything I ever wanted. I was able to get my girls up on stage performing at the Olympics. It was Kino. That's twice today I've used the word Kino, by the way. Apologies. Thank you, Dolly. Good job, Star Parts. So bad at finishing him as I started. Ooh. I'm usually the opposite of that. I think. It depends on the type of game. But I think the big part is that I keep very tight control on the games that I start in the first place. Games that have a fairly defined ending and a fairly approachable and reachable ending. It's very rare that I start a game that has like a unwieldy ending for me. Like the exceptions would be like obviously any roguelikes, which I don't play a lot of roguelikes, which I guess is a big part for some people. And then anything crazy long, like I'm not an RPG person either. Like the game that I'm currently working through, which is still going to take me a hot minute to complete it, is Factorio Space Age, which by the way is Factorio Space Age update. I don't know the last time I gave you guys an update, but I've now been to all 3 inner planets, Fulgora, Volcanus, and Gelba. Gelba stunk, but it actually was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Because I thought it was going to have, because Gelba is the one with the creatures on it. And I thought it was going to be like Novice, where the creatures are going to keep expanding and they're going to attack your base, and it was just going to get a mess. But the creatures only like attack if there are spores in their area, and spores are only gotten by mining. And the creature expansion is fairly light, if non-existent there, so it's not bad at all. But everything does spoil, and that part kind of stinks. So I can't like just have a ship with 2,000 science sitting in orbit at all times. I have to keep sending the ship back and forth. And by me doing it, it's like it's automated. You can have like automation is the name of the game, right? But like it's so good. I have like a biolab set up now. Like I have, instead of having like 12 normal labs, I have 16 biolabs, which is basically the equivalent of 32 normal labs. So I'm really finally cranking up my science, and my goal is to get to a kilo now, which is the outer planet, which is where the asteroids get a lot bigger. I need rockets. Everything's gonna be cold. I need to like get nuclear power in space, which I'm working on. That's not actually that hard. But like I'm excited, but I feel like that's gonna take me a hot minute before I get a ship ready for that. Oh. Absolute Kino. Hysteria. When you get through it one day, so I decided to send you one of my favorite videos. Lobocorp Road to Day 50. Is that your goal in Lobocorp, is just to get to like day 50 then? Because for Idle Manager, it's not like a day limit necessarily. It's just like getting to one of the endings, which can take you like anywhere from like a day to like a couple years theoretically. In game, obviously. Okay. Usually kills a run for me is either attention shifting to something else, or having to farm like crazy. Yes, that's why I put the like the kibosh on JRPGs in general for that. On stream, you get your one JRPG occasionally. But like, yes, I've definitely been a very I'm much more controlled, which is really a shame, cause like I keep looking. One of my childhood games was Dot Hack. And I bought Dot Hack GU specifically. I also played the first one Dot Hack game, but that was after I played GU. And I bought the Dot Hack GU bundle with like the new 4th edition thing on it like years ago. Like back when it came out, like years ago. And I remember I played it on stream, like, and when I say on stream, I don't mean like in year 0. I mean like in 2016, like when I was in flight school. I played it, and like I got like maybe 8 hours in, and I was like, man, this is really cool. Man, this is really long, and I have not touched it, but I keep seeing it in my Steam library, and I keep going like, man, I want to start a Dot Hack GU playthrough, but then I'm thinking like, man, that's gonna be 4 years of like of just going through things. But it's like, it's so nostalgia. It's so tough. Also, yes, Yona, it's the Factorio DLC. It's the space DLC. Yes, I beat the original Factorio. You get that's actually that is on the VODs. The Factorio. If you ever really bored and you want to look at a man playing, actually wait, No, it's not. That was a year 01. Oh, shoot. I was gonna say the original Factorio playthrough is year 0, so there's no footage of that, unfortunately. But there is we played it during Thanksgiving break last year, 2 years ago, when the DLC came out. So there's that. That's fun. It's a good game. It's a really good game. Also, hold on. I need to scroll up. I need to see what Yona replied to earlier. What did Dolly say? Kick over its heavy breathing, growl groaning, and the I love you bit that happened to me once. Wait, is that okay? That's presumably a spoiler or a thing that happens in the Lobo Corp. Because I saw Yona react to it, and I was like, hold on, what did Dolly say that elicited that reaction? Use a mod to farm Lobo points and carry benched employees between full arrests. Oh, Dolly, I didn't know you were a player either. Oh. Okay. Church. That's what the kids say, right? When they are agreeing with something, they say church. I'm sorry. I just really wanted to be obtusely old there for a second.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Oh, no.
Let's take a break.
God, that's really satisfying. It was really fun when he first said that, but now at this point, I kind of wish they had more lines. That was not worth it as that shot, by the way. I feel like I've heard an omega-3 fatty acid is good for far too often. It's like it's fun the first time, but after, oh, I'm sick with it. Look at that, it's like, come on, man. Ooh, yeah, do that. Okay, where's Speedy at? You're doing great, boss. Nice. Yo, what's up, Mayu? It is really good for you. Allegedly. I don't know. I've never actually had it. So should you guys take your vitamin supplements or whatever? So sure, I probably need to take so many vitamin supplements. I think about that every so often. I still have not been to the doctor in like 10 plus years, and like I know when I finally get a PCP again, when I get an MD again or whatever they're called, a GP, that's the other term. Either a PCP or a GP, it's like, dude, they're gonna be like, Ace, how are you alive? You're like low on vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin E, vitamin C, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin LWPQRZD, vitamin alpha. We didn't even know if that's a vitamin, but apparently you're low on it, dude. Held together with tape and string. Focus.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Oh, that's cute. That's a fun little, It's weird that there's no one in here to, like, celebrate this tradition. Because, like, having the lights lit in the church on the night before Deerfest is fun, but, like, there's no one here for that. It feels like there should be. That's neat, though. I like this, orb. I don't know, like, who's a church person? What's this orb for? It makes me think, I know it's not, and I think this was a recent viral video, so I think I'm hitting with this one, but did you guys see that one viral video of the dudes, it's the, like, the incense thing, and there's, like, 5 dudes off in the corner pulling the rope to, like, swing a giant thing of incense back and forth. It makes me think about that, even though these are completely different things. It's just a sphere in a church on a wire, though, which is why it makes me think about that. Saw GP for the first time in 5 years last week. Nice, Wisteria! Hey! Oh, we love it when people actually utilize their healthcare. Oh, couldn't be me, though. Man.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
It's cool, that's fun. Maybe it's just some kind of brain scan AI and his body is dead for years. Dude! That goes back to the Dolly thing, where Dolly was like your human sensations. But it's not like that at all. It's in fact the exact opposite, where it's like instead of a new a brain going into new body experiencing things for the first time, it's just my brain has been tricked into thinking it's been real the entire time, because it's all your brain is so messed up, Nukiashi. Like you could do that theoretically. Everyone go play Soma. Every time the brain gets brought up, if you haven't played Soma, you're missing out on so much. And Service Crew, I cannot wait for Ontos. I don't know if it's gonna be what the themes or the ideas depicted in it are gonna be, but I'm a Friction Games fanboy. Not like the highest tier, but like the second highest tier, because like I ain't touching some of those things. Like at the Amnesia 4, that one didn't seem like a hitter. I don't know. I heard it was fine, but like Ontos though, Ontos. You got like 40 rats in a closet linked up to make a brain? That's what we're about here. Is Soma on the bingo? Soma should be on the bingo card. What is on the bingo card, actually? Sorry to derail the stream, because that's the most important thing here today. Soma should have been on the bingo card. Also, for anyone at home who actually cares about the bingo card, I would like you to switch a woo post, like a woo, because that was on, if you look at the Ace Windfall bingo card squares that I posted in the Discord back when we made it, one of the squares was a woo in quotes. I would like you to update that to a woo or wolf posting, because I thought about that afterwards, where I think it was Dolly that was like, what about if we like, because Omegaverse gets brought up here, and I was like, no, I don't like the idea of Omegaverse being on the card, but I will give you a trade offer, an agreement, and I think it gets brought up enough. And instead of being in the horny way, we make it so it's in the wolf posting way, because I do bring up wolves a lot because I like those little dudes, but that goes for a lot of stuff. So a woo, you can switch to wolf posting, which would involve a Megaverse, or werewolf posting. So Wolf Among Us goes in there too. If you just Google bingo in the Discord, Dolly, it should show up. I can here, bingo here. I'll do that though, in case anyone needs to look at it right now and doesn't want to Control F in Discord. Hi. Eerie time to fix Din Din. Enjoy, Yona, enjoy.
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls General Store and dusted himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns, and yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was a classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role.
Dude, I like when Barry is presented as the protagonist a little bit, because he feels like, there was a part where I was at one point, remember, I was like, Barry is the hero of this story. And like, I'm kind of about it when the story actually paints Barry as a hero. I kind of want him to, like, he's a fun character. He deserves to be a little bit of a hero. So I like that a lot. What about Lupo posting? That would fall under wolf posting. If you ever hear, like, wolf posting would also include me talking about Syracuse and Wolves. That 100%. 100%. That's why I think updating a woo to wolf posting is such a major buff to the bingo card, because you can hit bingo so much easier than me just saying a woo. It's like if I bring up Lapland in of itself, or Texas in of itself, no. But as soon as I start talking about Syracuse, I will almost certainly say the word lupo or wolf, so both of those would count it off. We need a bingo command. May you bring that up next Monday if you're here? That might be what we do, because we would need to talk about how the practicality of it. But I'm kind of about it.
We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
I see the vision with it.
There's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Like either that or a stream whatever they're called, the stream buttons that you spend your spare parts for. I don't know what the form it would take is, but I think it'd be really funny, and I would be down with that. Oh, I gotta go in the basement. I gotta go. I'm gonna get Count of Monte Cristo'd. No, I'm gonna get Cask of Amontillado. You guys think it's weird that there were two stories that were? I don't know if they're similar to you, but there's Count of Monte Cristo, and there's Cask of Amontillado, and maybe it's because they're both the Sea of blank. But like, I don't know. I don't know what happens in the Count of Monte Cristo. I just know him from the video game, Melted Blood Type Lumina. But the Cask of Amontillado is where like the dude goes down to the cellar and he gets really, really drunk, or someone gets him really, really drunk, and he gets like chained up, or he's just pathetically in the corner of a room, and he just gets slowly walled away by someone getting revenge on him. I don't know, I read it in high school, but I do remember the generalness of it, and that one kind of hit, because it's like, why did we read that? That was sick. Me and who? Don't say that! No! Out of here. Oh, that was good. Also, we need to take this one. Nice. He gets lured down there by his friend for having wrong opinions on some piece of art, I think. That's so weird. That's even funnier, actually. I thought he got, like, wronged, and it was, like, revenge for that. Because I know, yeah, I remember he got lured down there, and the friend got him drunk. Because the friend was planning to, like, do him in like that. And I didn't remember what it was for. That's so funny. I mean, it's probably not funny. Like, it probably is, it hits in its thematic, and it's, like, dark and edgy. Not in a derogatory way, but in, like, a... Seriously, what's, like, the literary... Like, the literary positive version of dark and edgy? Like, it's dark and edgy, but I like it when it is that way. It's gothic, is that right? Main character talks in the story like it's a big deal. That's probably why you remember it that way. I mean, yeah, because is the piece of art like the main character's piece of art? Or is he just, or are they just really opinionated? Because if they're just really opinionated, it actually makes it so much funnier. If it's their piece of art that got like talked on, it's like, okay. I would wall someone up in the cellar if they made fun of me. No, I wouldn't. Yo, Barry!
Yes, that one saw the light, huh?
Dude.
You like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
That's my hero right there.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
This game's great.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
I was with you until you said up the hill as well. I was like, oh, it's just across the parking lot. Great, up the hill. Ugh. It's actually not that close. But I mean, there's stairs, okay. It's not like it's a random hill. I think the horror idea behind it is that any random person could take something minor too far. You are right. Like, again, this is all old knowledge from me. I like this discussion though, because it is making me think about things where it's like, yeah, just any random dude could just like brick you up in the cellar, man. You know what? Someone needs to rewrite the Cask of Amontillado for the modern day. I know, hold on, stay with me here. And it's they get bricked up for their bad opinions on Twitter. Is that anything? That feels like a very, like, there's probably been a bunch of other stories that are already similar to it in vibe. But that's like the, you know, the like Shakespeare in modern terms. That's like that story in modern I'm sorry. I realized as I said it that I was like, I don't think that's actually what that term means, but oh, look, I'm innocent. I legitimately did not know what that term meant until like 2 months ago. Don't worry. If you don't know what that term means, don't worry about it. I was using it correctly. Theory. but like, yes, I think like a modern day Cask of Amontillado where someone is trapping someone in a cellar because they had bad opinions on Twitter, that could go hard. And also, that probably already exists in multiple different forms. I'm pretty sure out there, I think, maybe I thought Obsession was that, actually. I thought there was a movie in the last couple of years where it was like, someone had a strong opinion on Twitter and then like they got for it or something. The call-out post of Amontillado. He looks like it's a big deal, but he and the Wallman definitely do not remember the exact thing. Wallman doesn't even know that the other guy is mad. Dude! It's so good. It's because it's kind of real in a way, right? It's like, it's like the idea of two dudes getting drunk at a bar and then like this non-issue that they both had, it roils out of control and they start like fighting each other over it. And it's like, when they sober up, it's like, oh, we were just talking about like which color M&M was the best one, and I stabbed that guy for that. It's like that. That's a good story, Service Crew. That's a real good story.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
Nerd. This guy reads
wish I didn't
books.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
God, I love Barry so much. He's so funny. Oh, Dolly. Oh. Oh, what's this? Hello?
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent.
Oh, my wife.
And without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
I almost forgot about my wife. Alice, like Alice in Wonderland, Follow the White Rabbit. Literary references. What are you guys doing over here? You guys are gonna get ticks on you. Don't stay on the trail. No, Mayo!
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, you're cleared for departure to Night Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
What's over here? Wait! Is this the same tree that got knocked over when we were getting chased by the detective? Or is this unrelated? I hear the— oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! I was about to say, I hear the music, but I don't see the dude. And then I saw the dude. That actually got me. What counts as the linguistics bingo tile? Ooh. Nothing in this stream so far, I don't think. Unless you can make a really strong distinction for it, but I don't believe anything in this stream is counted. I would say, talking about language in general would be it. And this does not count, this is explaining it. Wait, if I never thought about this. Does shooting my gun when they're covered by darkness do anything? Like, I don't think it does. I wish like shooting them would like lower the darkness by a little tiny bit, because then it would make it feel more active, the combat. And I think that's what I'm missing in this. I said this like the last couple times, but it's like the combat at this point is kind of lame, where you're waiting until they get awoken by light, then you get to shoot them. But if it was like you could light them up And when you like do the strong light, they go like ah, which is like holding up a shield in combat effectively. But like if I could use like the gun or do something more actively while waiting for the light to engulf them, that'd be much more interesting combat-wise to me. Throw the baby out and keep the bathwater. That's... I'm trying to think of like a joke you can make with like a strainer.
Just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
But that's not how that works. Strainers do the exact opposite, where they keep the big things and they get out the small stuff. Every other bug in the forest but the ticks, man. Like the thought that one random tick you could miss could give you disease for life. Dude! I don't know why, but one of my friend groups has been like really on ticks lately. And they've been really talking about the ticks that give you the disease that makes it so you can't eat meat, alpha gal. And it's like the thought that like, yeah, you could just like walk through like this grass that warning for anyone that has fear of bugs. You're already in too deep, my bad. But like, yeah, you could just be walking through like some like sock high grass. A small tick just gets on you from there, gives you a little nom, and then now you can't eat red meat for like the next 20 years or something. Mod, can you ban you for that? Thank you. You. That's why I don't touch grass. There are ticks in the grass, I get you. It's scary in the grass. You need to do it a little bit though, because grass also has like, I don't know, vitamins in it. The vitamins that we're all missing, or at least that I'm missing, I wouldn't know, I haven't seen a doctor. Found 2 ticks me a few weeks ago. Never been me yet though. That's good, Dolly. That's also terrifying, Dolly. Put bug nets on your windows. A lot of American homes, I don't know if a lot, but a lot of the American homes that I've stayed in, or / apartments, have bug nets inherently in the windows. It's kind of cool. Oh, we're gonna have to hold out here. Wait, why is it like this? Oh, don't break the helicopter. What's going on? Are we... She has to get the rotor.
You will never get her back.
Okay. That feels like a... I think that was supposed to be a jump scare, but it felt just like a bug cutscene, the way that worked out. I just died, my bad. I meant to, yeah, go to flares, and then I also meant to just do this. Come here, come here. Hold on, watch this. And then, right about there. Oh, it didn't get the other one. Hey, there we go. You guys good? Where's someone at? Yoo-hoo! Boys! Oh, hey! Oh, he was behind me. This guy is... Oh, he's got jumps. All right, hold on. Who threw that? Who threw... Oh, you did it. We have to do one more, I assume. Rule of threes. No, don't throw pieces of... No, don't do... Okay. If they started throwing inanimate objects at me again, I'd be out. I'm not good. I think bro's blind. No. Don't you come with me. Don't you come with me. That'd be so cringe. That'd be so cringe. Oh my god, real? No! You're so stupid! No! Why did they get to do a 2-hit combo? That's so bad. Oh, I have to restart from here? No! Man. Alright, come here. Come here, buddy. They're gonna come from the roof after they drop all the little pieces of metal and barbed wire. Watch this. There. I hit like 1. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be it. Oh, we got one. Hey, there we go. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. Rule of threes, rule of threes, rule of threes. Threes, no. Your comment's not that satisfying. I will say, I once caught a fish this big. No matter how many times I hear it, I'll never be upset with that one, honestly. That's a grandfathered meme. I once caught a fish this big. I will be 100% okay no matter how many times they reuse that one. I always think about the Evangelion, where at the end of Evangelion, they're like in the fantasy. It's not the fantasy. They're in like the other one. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. This is so cringe. This is so cringe. And like there's the edit of one of the dudes in the background, one of the angels, whatever they are, and it's like, I almost caught a fish this big. This big? That's so loud. That was down a little bit.
You better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Feels like like whenever we like open up a diary page, it feels like it's like mumblecore speak a little bit, but then like you get that.
I hope you know how to deal
Just
with
right in your ear, like that.
Are used to rough situations like this.
Right, the city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kind of like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty
I like that they're
good
yelling because yeah, you would have to yell over the helicopter, right? But the way that they have it mixed, it sounds like they're just in a hall. or something, right?
And that's the dam further up the river.
Alex Casey is the character in his books.
I'll take her down the
Dolly.
road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Alan Wake writes Alex Casey stories. Or he did until he got the writer's block and everything in the thing. Oh, good. Wasn't that? That feels contrived as a way to get me away from them. I'm okay. Like that's I can't be upset though. That's the worst part. As soon as I see that, I think that's kind of contrived. But I know I'm gonna find a manuscript in like 2 seconds that's gonna be like it says that exactly, and it's like okay, well it's not. The game knows it's contrived because he wrote it into it. Like the game when you get to a certain level of meta, you can do something really tropey or not tropey. I'm very okay with tropey. Tropey is fun. Tropes exist for a reason. But when it's contrived, that's when it's like, man. But then it gets meta and it's like, you know it's contrived. Fine. Me when I lampshade my lampshading. Yes! Boards. Wait, where's... Did I lose my... I lost all my weapons. Why? Oh, because I fell at the helicopter. Sure. I hear that. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Good lord. Okay, I got my revolver back at least. What a night. Coffee. Do you think chomping the ticks before they chomp you would be an effective way to deal with them, or would you just get sick anyway?
I had to do something about
I can't just completely lie about medical advice without it being really obviously a lie. So I'm gonna say no, it would not be effective, Dolly. I know you're bringing back the bit that you and Mayu were talking about, but I can't like go on the bit of just lying about medical advice. It's been too late since you guys started that conversation, so I'd feel really bad if I continued a conversation about bogus medical advice. It would feel incorrect to continue it. In the moment, I would have agreed with Mayu. Out of the moment, I have to put on my adult hat. How do I break that open? Do I just shoot it? Oh yeah, because it was just a piece of wood doing it. Okay. What the hell? What the? Oh, it's cringe in here. No! So why is this game like this? Or at least so much damage too. It's like I get it. As soon as they're like exposed to the light, I get to kill them like immediately, but it's so lame. Ah, what? I sidestepped that, by the way. Oh, I totally dodged that! I totally dodged that! Alright. Who's famous for throwing? I wish I knew sports well enough to make a funny joke about someone throwing right now and call him like, alright, Dindy? I don't know. That's a Dota guy. I don't think he's famous for throwing. I think it's the exact opposite. It's like if I said Faker, it's like that's the exact opposite. You were thinking Dindy, or were you just thinking of like someone famous for throwing? If you were thinking Dindy, that's even more insane. Okay, yeah. What's up, by the way, Ann? Hi. It's not RIP, I survived. I got better. The hash thing is slasher. Dude, Mayu. Hash browns are really, really good. I think I'm gonna use my chat knowledge here. I know that when you think about hash browns, you're probably thinking about the McDonald's ones, which is the correct option. Even though they've gotten a lot more expensive over the past few years, they are the best ones. But normal hash browns where they're not the McDonald's pucks and they're just, you know, hashed browns are also really good. The reason I'm bringing this up and the reason I'm talking about it in the general right now, though, is last time I went to get a brunch, their breakfast special did not have hash browns as part of like the deal, and I was very upset with that. It was when I was in Chicago for the combo breaker. We met at a brunch at one point, and my brunch go-to every single time is you get like the short stack of pancakes. You get usually it's like you get 2 pancakes, you get 2 eggs, you get 2 strips of bacon, and then you get some hash browns. And that's like the best breakfast. Not objectively. I will allow if you think there's a better brunch. I'm not like I will admit there could be better ones, but subjectively it is the best breakfast because you get a little bit of everything from me. And I really like hash browns, and their breakfast did not come with hash browns, and if I wanted them on the side, which I would have gotten otherwise, but they were like $8. What do you mean your hash browns are $8 for the side? Maybe it was $5. Either way, it was... No, it wouldn't have been $5. I would have definitely got it for $5. I think it was $8, as insane as that sounds. It's like, what do you mean it's $8 for a side of hash browns? I know you're probably going to give me an entire plate of it, but it's like, I don't need an entire plate of it. Just give me a smaller portion, man. It's messed up. Those are like... You need every part of the breakfast there. If you're only getting like 3 out of 4, it's fine. That's what I got, but like it's messed up, man. Potato bread? I don't think I've ever had potato bread, actually. All hash browns are good. Like brownies, any brownie's a good brownie. I agree with that. Well, I don't agree with that, unfortunately, because I'm very much a like just a classic brownie. I don't like the brownies with nuts or whatever in them. But if you're just talking like any type of chocolate brownie is a good type of chocolate brownie, that kind of deal, I agree. I'm gonna die to someone throwing something outside the range of this flare. I thought it was, at least. Like, the worst thing about people throwing stuff in the game is, like, they don't have, like, ammo. They just get to do it forever. And it's very... There's another one. That's just really mean. Okay, there we go. This type of potato bread, I mean. Ooh! I still have never had that, but that looks really, really good. Might order something for breakfast and get hash browns. Do it, Mayu. It is objectively the correct choice. What sort of breakfast place doesn't have potatoes and grease in the US Civil? That's what I'm saying! Well, they had it, right? They had it, but it wasn't, like, part of their special. It wasn't part of their, like the classic pancakes and greased potatoes combo, you know? If I was an alien, didn't know anything about ticks except that they balloon up after biting someone and they read this, I believe it. Hold on, what? What were you replying to? I'll lie about medical advice for you? No! You! The real reason ticks bite people is that their favorite food is stomach acid, but they can't reach the stomach. If you eat one, it'll attach itself to your stomach lining and balloon up to replace that organ. Low-key, I don't know enough about ticks that if you ate one, it would, like, bite your esophagus and feed off that, I would believe you. And the thing is, that might actually be true, and that's even more terrifying. Gotta go do stuff, so I'll probably miss the rest of the stream, but I'll be sure to get some hash browns for breakfast. Nice, Mayu. Get your reward. It's not a sweet treat. Ashania was in here earlier. It still might be possibly, but like Ashania came in earlier and talked about everyone deserves a sweet treat. Potatoes are not sweet treats, but we count them. It's like a vibe thing, right? Adios, Mayu. But like now I'm terrified from what you said of like ticks. If you, like, don't eat a tick, because now I'm worried about like it could like bite your esophagus. It would swell up, and then it would like cause you to choke, right? I totally dodged that, first and foremost. No. There we go. I only now got the achievement for saving myself with a flare. I guess it's perfect timing on that. They're just gonna keep spawning on there, aren't they? But I want to listen to this! So Shrew, please tell me they don't keep spawning here. This is so cringe. There's clearly a radio here, and I don't know if it's like because I took a step forward. But like, this is super like hostile game design if this is an infinite respawn point with a radio that I want to listen to. It's an infinite respawn point. It has to. This is so cringe. I just want to listen to the radio. I want to listen to my tunes. Don't throw stuff at me. Okay, here's the plan.
And here's a new song from a band that
We don't move.
They always remind me of our local rock legends, the old guys. I couldn't tell you why. I guess.
And then after this, we just run. We don't care. Combat does not like us. We don't like it. We just run. I think it was just to set the tone, and this is currently not setting the tone, but give it a second. Let the beat drop and we run. Ready? Warm up. Get warmed up. Probably don't do that because that will actually reduce my stamina that I apparently have. That's on me. I'll admit that I took the L on that dodge. I really wish the music was not... This game kind of sucks. It's so hard. Why is it like... The combat is so not what I like. Also, why is it so slow? Also, I need that coffee, I realize. Huh. Is that the one you were talking about just now? Oh god, it's so cinematic, I hate it. Okay, hold on. Trust it.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the old gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
Oh, Poets of the Fall is the actual... That's an in-joke. I'm pretty sure Poets of the Fall is the one that does the music for the game. Please stand. It's not a tangent, we gotta stand by, because... Wait for it. I don't know the words, I'm trying to mouth them, but... It's so slow. Why the slow-mo is so annoying? This game kind of sucks. I'm bad. Like, don't let Big Ace propaganda make you think the game is actually bad. I am bad at the game. But like, I do need to attest that this is hard. And then we do this. And then we get over here, so we do this again. And then we start running. Oh, we're out. Woo! So long.
Power plant glowed in the night.
Oh, that's why she's holed up at the power plant. That's kind of really cool, actually. It doesn't make any sense that it's the old abandoned power plant and she apparently has it working like this, but thematically, I understand and I appreciate the thought process. They're lampshading the lampshading, don't forget, but... We're not eating ticks anymore, Dolly. We need to move on. We can go through there. This way. Aha. Oh, I'm so, we're out of hell. I'm just so happy that we're done with. Okay. I don't think you can go that way. Please. Light. No. Does this do anything? Am I supposed to like do something here? Because I assume, yep. Oh my god. I don't. That's on me. I'm not gonna pretend like that's the game's fault. That was 100% on me. That was the worst I've ever gamed in my life. Oh, I can go through where he just busted open. Okay. Oh, this is so... No, stop it. You're not cool. Okay, there we go. This way. Coffee? I'm out of... No, I have 3 flavors. That is not... Dang it. This way. Nope, no. I'm already hitting him. This is not fast, this is not fun, this is not the minion from League of Legends. I just want to leave. Why are you still here? Stop it. I made a mistake. That is a weird looking shadow. I've made a terrible mistake. Where do I go? Right? Did I bust open that door? Oh, I go right, yeah. Wait, no, I came from here. Wait, where do I go? Seriously, help! Ah! Oh, there we go. I see. Okay. Hey. Hey. What the? This is the vibes of that one episode of The Simpsons where Bart gets a really fancy chair and they tie it to the top of the bus. Was that an episode of The Simpsons or was that an episode of some other cartoon? You guys know what I'm talking about? So it's a weird reference to pull out because I don't think it actually is The Simpsons, but that's what that makes me think of.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Okay, that's interesting. So it has to be at that typewriter, presumably, or in the cabin, presumably, to get this written and to like make our story whole. But the cabin currently does not exist. But if we to find the if I wish to see my love set free, I have to find the witch's cabin key. So I need that key, I guess, is the thing, right? Because originally they said the island doesn't exist, but we had the cabin key from the witch originally that we got from the diner, right? So we get that cabin key back, then we get to go back there and we can go finish our story. Isn't that right, Nukiashi? Have a good night. Like, what's my goal here? Am I gonna extend this bridge? I see light over there. Cars. Ooh, little worse for wear there. Hmm. Ah! What do you? How does he get to do a 3-hit combo? And like, he actually probably did more. I think the first two just whiffed. Oh, that's the bridge. Nice. I thought it was gonna be the radio. It was not a radio though. It was just the bridge controls. Aha. Coffee. How many do I have right now? Stats. Coffee. Night Springs video games found. Cardboard standees found. Alarm clocks found. I wonder if those are all New Game Plus, because I have not found any of those. Signs found. Signs? TV shows found. Oh, signs are probably like when you go and interact with something and it like gives you the full text of what was on there. TV show 12 out of 14 sounds correct though. Radio 1111 is really neat. Coffee 62 out of 100. I am nowhere near getting that. Okay. Oh, the bonus episodes. Oh, the ones that you mentioned happen at the end of the game. Yes. Okay. Okay. Cool. This part, not as cool. A little bit of Anne Orlando vibes right now, by the way. When you're on the Anne Orlando rotating elevator. I feel like the crow calling should happen like a frame earlier. Not a frame, like a second or two earlier, but... Because whipping 180 degrees is not that fast. Oh, I made a mistake. Wait, no, I haven't. Aha. Light. Compaction? Right, I lost my weapons. I forgot about that. TV! 13 out of 14. Haha.
Men dreaming of being butterflies or butterflies that dream of being men. Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence. In Night Springs.
I feel like they should have gotten better subtitles for that, because having springs is the only word in the second bit of subtitles is kind of weird.
Of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
Oh, Lydia, thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
She's gonna get Cascamontiano, watch out! Dude, please don't tell me she's gonna get Cascamontiano. It'd be so funny. It'd be so relevant.
Oh, Martha. Oh, that's amazing.
precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
Well, I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence. A profound lack of reality.
Oh, that's cool.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too. I came up with 2 old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start. Completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here, then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
Oh, my.
Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
Is that too moronic? Indeed. Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime. Alice Springs.
I kind of like that one. It has ties to the game because it's as if your god or your creator just had writer's block on what to put there. And just the idea of an abstraction, just no reality being in a spot, that's really neat. That's a cool little one. I like that one. It's possible to get across the bridge in the first bit, but requires perfect timing to get getting on the bridge. Oh, in one rotation, you mean? Oh. See, I thought for a second what we were gonna do was get on the bridge and then we were gonna like get off at a 90-degree angle, but I keep forgetting that the factory, that the power plant is all the way over there. Also, for a split second, I was trying to think, like, why was this bridge here? It's not connecting 2 different paths. But it is here because it is connecting the waterway. A ship can go through when it's at the 90-degree angle without fear of its, like, mast hitting the bridge. Even though for a split second I thought, like, that ship can't fit through there. But I think a normal ship, depending on what you're considering normal, yeah, a normal ship would be able to get through there. Hey! Harry and Co. Shouldn't you guys land? I guess you have a stronger light, sure. I'm just worried about them being in that helicopter. They could crash. Ah. One horror story where the helicopter crashes. I needed someone to fact check me on this, but doesn't that happen in what is it? It's not all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Not that one. The other one. Misery. Doesn't that happen in Misery? Or is it no, it's a car. I thought there was like a helicopter in Misery at some point that also crashes, like unrelated. I know that sounds insane, but like I thought like they find a helicopter crash at some point. I actually don't know if I know a helicopter horror story crash. Oh, wait, I need to get back on that. I'm gonna get ticks out here. Shoot. Also, the light will help me like not get. I lied. The light will not help me at all. You know what? Fighting kind of sucks. You're right. They're gonna throw weapons at me though, and that's even more. What do you mean? I am not messing with this invisible stamina bar, dude. What are you? My dodge timing is awful too. Zigzag, zigzag, left and right, swerve, swerve. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I have no stamina. I think I just heard crows and I'm dead. Ah! So this would be the first. See, it's pivotal. Back, foul beasts. Let me get my stamina back. And run. Dodge it. Sick. Please, I see the light. I see the light. Please, 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 don't be lame. Don't be lame. Don't be lame! So screw. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I'm so. What do you mean? It's not fun. It's just not fun. Honestly, if they just got rid of the throwing, it actually might be so much nicer. I think it's the infinite ammo throwing is what makes it, just adds to the tilt factor of it. Cause like, what do you mean? Like, in a lot of games, it's like as long as you're moving, you wouldn't get hit. Like, I understand, like, oh, if they're throwing stuff at you, and like, oh, if you're not moving, like, yeah, you're gonna hit. But it tracks so well too. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Where's that light at? Do not tell me no, they moved the light. I'm healing a little bit. I'm healing a little bit. They're gonna get attacked by birds and ran off in a second. Oh, this is nice actually. It's not infinitely respawning enemies right now. Do you guys want to like retire to the Pacific Northwest? It might be nice. Might be nice. Okay, I'm healed up enough. Oh, was that everyone? No shot, I killed them all. Hold on. Don't be stupid. Checkpoint reached, and now we go over here. What a night. You. It's far too quiet here. There they are. There they are.
I recognize the logo on the power plant sign. I've seen a version of it painted all over the area.
Oh,
wow! Hidden caches of supplies.
That's what the logo is. That's what they've been painting. They've been painting the power plant logo. I guess because if you see that logo around, you'd be like, oh, I should go to the power plant. But me being an out-of-townie. Wow, that's a cute. And she theoretically is also probably the one that was like lighting all these, like dropping all these lights everywhere else. Or that could be like your reason for it. Safe haven. Oh, it's so good to be like, oh my god, we're out of here.
I'm a friend.
Prove it.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
Oh my god.
Well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
What do you mean the well-lit room is at the dam and not here? Ah! No!
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back?
I understand the dam would have like the power plant rewrites power from the dam. The dam was going to be the source of the power. As long as the dam is functioning, it will continue to generate power. The power plant could fall, or like the dam. If the dam falls, the power plant falls. If the power plant falls, the dam does not fall. Right? Like I understand. I've seen World Without Humans, the History Channel or Nature or whatever documentary, where it's like the Hoover Dam will keep working for like 30 years after humanity fails, and like it's the safest spot. But like, what do you mean? I thought it was free.
Outside, never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
I don't have a fear of the dark, but I do have a fear of the things that lurk in the dark in Alan Wake. Aw, I miss you, Tom. I miss Tom too. Cynthia, I'm taking your stuff, by the way, for making me do your chores for you. They're not chores. They're like
The switch is on the wall facing
You know what I
the
mean.
shore. I have been preparing for these times. The dark tides. You have found my caches, haven't you? You can see the signs. Very few people can. Yes, please. Take what you need. This is all for you, for the
thank
likes
you.
of us. We do Tom's work, don't we? I cannot take you to the well-lit room if the lights in the pipe go out. You must go outside to use the emergency switch.
Yes, ma'am. What's really fun about this, the more I think about this, like, this is a 2010 game. This is, like, arguably a fairly old game, especially when it comes to, like, I don't know if it is or isn't, but, like, with character AI and just talking to people and having them, like, do things to you. I don't know, like, how early this is in it, but it feels like if someone told me this was fairly early, I'd believe them. So imagining what, like, a more modern version of this is, like, what Alan Wake 2 might do as far as, like, NPC dialogue when you approach them and how they, like, move around and how they just talk, that seems like it could go insane. Because that's something I noticed when we were at the very beginning of the stream, when Barry was calling people. I kind of thought about how, yeah, at a certain point they would just have to, like, loop the same phrase to, like, indicate he's calling people. And I don't know if you would do anything different nowadays, but I don't know, I just want to see, like, what it would be like. Like, how smooth they can make transitions between lines of dialogue. And theoretically, they could have done that now, right? But it's just one of those things that happens more over time. I do like she's petting the lantern as well. That's her lantern. And it's very reminiscent, Dolly, of this character is almost one for one a Twin Peaks character called the Log Lady. Like even the names are directly adjacent. And the Log Lady in Twin Peaks is very similar. She's the air quotes crazy old lady in town that has a log with her at all times that she effectively, like, pets and treats. She doesn't treat it like a cat, but she does treat it like a precious object in the kind of, like, holding it, right? And her log tells her things, which is, in the grander story, it's about, like, you know, warnings for Cooper, the FBI agent, and the squad, effectively. It's very good. Where am I going? Out here? Okay, that's what I thought. Safe haven. I forgot it does that. No, I only had 5 of those. I didn't want to deal with it. Like, how does he miss that one? How did he miss that one? But he'll, like, hit one from, like, a half court away. The tracking on it is
sent me to cut
crazy.
The power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Rule number 1, never go out at night. That's what she said. Safe haven is that way.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Oh, is it a puzzle? Oh, we're so back. Oh my, this game actually has not had that many puzzles. Maybe that's what I was missing from this game. Floodgate controls.
If I could figure
to be
out
operated
the
by
gates,
authorized
I could
personnel
use them
only.
to get to the kill switch.
So we need to just put one on right? Or is it gonna be a... do we have to do them one at a time? Let's just see what this does for me. Oh, wait. I have an idea. Let me just go over here, but I think I'm gonna go do this. I have to set it up so I can go across that. Yeah, move that away. Actually, can I just... I think I have to be over there to do it. If I had like a concussive grenade, that might actually work, but... Wait, what? Is this just a puzzle? Oh, never mind. I thought this was gonna be like a... I thought this was gonna be a fox, a chicken, and the grain, where I have to like go do a thing, come back, do a thing, go back and do another thing. But this was just a hit the buttons puzzle. Never mind. Easy. Can I move this though? I'm a little upset by that, actually. Rule number 2, keep the lights on. This is gonna get awkward. I'm so upset, by the way. Hold on. Yes! Vindication! Oh, I was ready to say, like, oh, I've been shooting these things over and it's been for naught. But I knew. Delayed gratification. Is that even on? Can pyramids knocked over? 5 out of 12. I never actually looked at that when we were looking at stats before. I've been waiting on that for 4 streams now. That's great. Hit it.
These things.
Oh, this is cute.
It should now be good to go.
Hey, that's a cute little platformer. Hey, had a bit of a. No, thank you. No, thank you. Anyone large? Flare gun immediately. No. Don't tell me what to do. There. Don't even look at me. Get out of here. Ugh. I did it.
This way, young man. Follow me.
Okay.
The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing, and and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
That's why the darkness wears her face.
In that case, young man,
Okay.
perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. He was so famous. That's why. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance.
That's fun. That's why, like, even the island, people are like, what are you talking about? What island? Or the island got erupted.
Knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me. In television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain.
Oh, she is not moving that thing at all. I'm okay with that.
This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello?
It's reception in here?
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
Wow. Also, this is upsetting because
At least I didn't have
I
to
mean,
worry
it's not. I mean,
she knew how to stay safe.
it is thematically appropriate that the helicopter would crash and we have to go and save them because I want to go save my friends. I care about them a lot, especially Barry. I think he's a very fun character and I want to go save him. What's upsetting is that I have to leave the well-lit the corridor that went to the well-lit room and I have to the game is forcing me to do combat again. Get me out. Get me out. No. The horror of the horror game is not in spooky and jump scare. The horror is in combat. It's a bold decision they made. I do hear the birds. I do hear the birds too. That's the worst part. I would honestly though, I think I would take the birds over traditional, like in order. Flying objects worst, because you just can't do anything about them. All the normal enemies, and then birds are the lowest on their own, because typically birds don't come with other people. Typically, and generally speaking, you just you flash them and they're away.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
We gotta go get them. Keep your ears out. Keep listening for them. Okay, that's pretty easy. Part 1 at least. Did they fly away and walk into the lamppost? Wish the other enemies did that. Oh, this is actually really scary. The idea of the birds attacking me when I'm on that. Ooh. This seems really forgiving, and I'm kind of worried about that. There they are. Okay. Kind of anti-forgiving, actually. I was in my getting off the rock stance.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
This is also a Bungo Stray Dogs reference. It's not a reference to Bungo Stray Dogs, but like a helicopter crash is also in Bungo Stray Dogs. Unrelatedly. I still can't think of any other like horror movies that have a helicopter crash in them off the top of my head, but I can think of that in Bungo Stray Dogs near the very end of like where the anime is. Like it's like in the last episode or the second to last episode, I'm pretty sure.
Barry!
Sarah! Sheriff Breaker? Baker? Breaker?
Hang in there, I'm coming!
Hey, they're mine. Good.
Back, you freaks!
No, stop!
Hahaha. Defeat 50 taken with the flare gun the way Shakespeare intended. Hey.
We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up for me, man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Wait, I don't know which one I'm supposed to go. I want to follow those yellow lights because typically yellow's been the don't go that. Oh, okay. Go this way instead then. Since right now her yellow paint's like pointing us to the well-lit room, I don't know which one I'm supposed to go to get, like which way is the wrong way, you feel? I think they go the same way though. Oh, no, wrong way. Let's go. Aha. Yay. I love the wrong way. And then it turns into the right way here. Barry, Sarah? Oh, they're slow. They'll catch up.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in
Night Springs. I'm surprised they're alive, but, you know, I wrote it that way, so.
Oh, I should have kept that gym membership.
Barry.
Oh, I should have kept that gym membership.
Okay, it wasn't funny the second time, Barry. You only had to say the one time,
See
thank
those
you.
lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Oh, that's so far away.
You can't beat her.
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere.
I see that I can explode that barrel, but I feel like that actually won't do me any good right now, so I'm not going
There's more
to.
than one of them.
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Like the whoa, what was that? Oh, it was the fast guy. Like I feel like the explosive barrels.
I can't get a shot.
I don't know. They never feel like they're good spots. Not that I've been looking for them that much, but the times I notice them, they're like terrible. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! What are you talking about?
Ah, this can't be happening!
How did he get me for 90%? I'm going insane. I cannot imagine actually playing this on Nightmare difficulty just to get the extra pages. I don't think it would have been worth it. Don't worry, guys. You're doing great.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
You're welcome.
We made it! We made it!
The Taken are filled with darkness. I'm gonna go through the donut here.
Wait, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Call the elevator. I'm keeping watch. I know it's because like the player needs to be the one to interact with things, but like
Heads up! Here they come!
you can. It's a button. You can do both. This is like yesterday when we were talking about Ace Attorney. It's like I couldn't take a pic. I couldn't look at them. I was trying to fiddle with my camera. It's like you can do both. And I know in retrospect, without spoilers, if anyone hasn't seen the episode, might be going back to some point or just haven't played Ace Attorney themselves. I get why he said it in the overall now, but still.
It's almost here, Wade. Just hold on.
Hey. You only fight when absolutely impossible not to, and learn to dodge everything. And it's so hard. I'm so glad I didn't do that then, because it's already really hard to dodge the throne stuff, which I think is what already kills you most of the time anyway. Oh, we're in here though. Nice. Hey, hi. Oh. Sheriff. Remind me never to pick up writing.
We're almost there. There's an entrance
That doesn't
into
make
the dam
sense.
at the top. What's the plan, Wade?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
The witch's cabin key.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas?
You heard the
Zane?
story. What do you say?
Seriously?
Be more vague.
Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
The dude was with us. He heard the song. He should know what the MacGuffin is.
Let's be careful.
But that's my
okay?
berry.
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
You're telling me, man. But we're like right there. I see lights. I don't know if they'll
Wade,
count for us,
there's
but
a button over there that opens the door.
notice, this facility has been decommissioned and is not staffed. Entry into the dam structure without authorization is a criminal offense and may be prosecuted under local and federal statutes. Ah, well, maybe I shouldn't. I mean, I don't want to go to jail. The FBI's already on my ass. Well, look around real quick anyway, since I think I'm getting a moment of brief solitude before everything breaks loose and or a cutscene. Hello? Coffee? Coffee! Thank you. Did you know at the very end of the game, depending on how many coffees you pick up, that determines how slow everything else moves, because you're going to be in coffee state. Just like in, again, this is the second time I've referenced it during the playthrough, but the episode of Futurama where they all get $300 back from their stimulus packages from the US government, and Fry uses it to buy 100 $3 cups of coffee, and at the very end, when he drinks his 100th cup, he goes really, really fast and saves everyone from the fire. It's like that.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Got him. Okay, no, for real though. Ah, okay, no, for real though.
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Ow! Please, be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. The better the coffee cake Alan can bake. Maybe if we get coffee cake, this will all be worth it in the end. Maybe it'll all be worth it.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Is that why the lamp lady remembers all this? I don't know how she would know it unless she was stored in the shoebox or unless like a photo of her counts, right? But I wonder how that ties in, right? Haha. Alan Wake bakes cake? That's if I was like in the media, right? If I was doing a New York Times piece on Alan Wake, that'd be like my front page story. Alan Wake bakes cake? Question mark? And I'd have a picture of Alan with his cake. He'd be smiling. Please tell me I don't have to go all the way across that dam and the entrance is on the other side. I think it is. If you would ask me before like I started this game, like am I light side or dark side, I'd be like, I kind of like the dark. It's kind of like, okay, not light side, dark side. It's a different connotation. But like, oh, are you like, do you like being in the dark? You being light? I'd be like, oh, I kind of like being in the dark. You know, it's nicer. You like if you have a migraine, you can just be in the dark for a little bit. You know, it's just the mood is better. But like after this, I don't know. This is light side propaganda, and it is working. Oh, that's sick though. I think I see what I can do here.
Fishing can be a hobby or a job.
Okay, they brought in a new one. That's good.
The searchlight could even the odds.
Fishing can be a hobby or a job. Oh, there we go. I mean, okay, I'll take the L on that one. I did move like not at all to dodge it. You next? Come on, come on. He dodged it! He dodged the light! He's smart! Ow. Oh, I died! Well, I died! I just straight up died! Oh. Man.
I was ridiculously outnumbered.
Alan Wake bakes cake baked! No! Tabloid article when Alan Wake is high baking a cake for a cooking contest, when he allegedly is high baking a cake for a cooking contest, but it turns out that it was in fact a fabrication he just bought from the store. Alan Wake's baked cake is faked. Come here. Come here. I thought it would like immediately. I forgot it doesn't immediately do it, and I wish it did. It'd be so much cooler if it did. I want to feel powerful. I feel so powerless, which is the point of horror games. I understand the point of horror games is to feel powerless. That's one of the biggest things in it. But like, levels of powerlessness. This is like having a remedial job levels of powerless, as opposed to like fear and loathing levels of powerless. Fear and loathing is not the right term, but you know what I mean. Where's the big boy at? There he is. Bye. Ah, that's on me. I also just whiffed that shot, so I'm so dead. Save his help! What am I doing here? There might be good stuff back there, though. You're right. You're right. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. I lied. Bye. I can't go this way. I've made him. Ah, no! Tasquete. Woo! I'm out. Woo! Ah, that's smart. That's smart. Okay, I'm out. Good. Okay, we traded. That's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the jump scare sequences aren't actually jump scary at all. I think they're actually really annoying. I don't even know if they're supposed to be jump scares. They last for like 5 frames.
Stop now.
Okay, thank God. It just shows my wife for like not even a second, and it goes, ah! It's like I barely have time to recognize that's my wife. Her name is Alice, by the way, in case you forgot. Ida. Oh God. Okay, we're back now. When's your anniversary? February 14th, Valentine's Day. Right? I don't know why I thought it was that way. What is it actually? Fun little sequence. I'll take this any day over the combat. It's another game, so we don't know. So it's February 14th, Valentine's Day. Also, wait, wedding anniversary or their anniversary of their first day, or the anniversary when they met? That gets me a lot more reach with that too.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. A foolish chance to take.
First coffee
Don't
cake?
worry
Ooh.
about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow.
November 23rd.
The power is fail-safe, and core bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
I was thinking about coffee cake. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what she just said. I just heard make and model. I was legitimately just thinking about coffee cake right there. I'm so sorry, Lamp Lady. I've been through a bit in the last hour.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
I like that she shuffles.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
Oh, that's adorable. That's why there was like the thing about changing the light bulbs.
A memory from my childhood.
It's about these
But I
specific
didn't
ones.
write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
What?
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker!
And flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby.
What?
Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written.
Oh, that's so cool!
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Oh! I know you. That's so cool. That she has like them numbered and like knows when to change them, and it's like it just goes to show you like the obsession, I guess, in a way that she's been like, this is the duty I have. I need to like know these numbers. I need to know when to change them, etc., etc. That's ooh. The idea of Thomas Zane writing in a story that he wrote that would write about him. The cyclical nature of that is really neat. Whoa. Oh my god. Just take it all in real quick, service crew, take it all in. I was like, take it all that. It's like batteries. You gotta replace the batteries. We're not done, but like. This is like, this is gonna be like a hot take. This game feels harder than Elden Ring. You know what I mean? Like outside of boss battles, which are inherently about, you know, fighting and learning the pattern and dying, I think I've died so much more in this game than I did in Elden Ring. And you could argue that was because in Elden Ring you're just not engaged in a fight if you don't want to outside of boss battles, but like, I think that's the point. They don't make them like they used to, I guess. In a way, this is showing the fragility of the modern gamer to hardcore combat, I guess. If you want to argue that, I'd argue it's just not good combat. Man, does the story hit. Oh, is this War? The song from that one radio that we listened to twice and died. It is War. Like, even thinking back to that sequence, they put a radio that I wanted to listen to, but I took a step forward too quickly from it the first time, because I was like, oh, I want to look around before I do the radio. And then you get attacked by, like, 8 dudes? And I don't know for a fact, but there are some times when dudes just keep spawning in, and they don't quit spawning in. And I killed so many, but they just kept coming that it felt like it was just an infinite spawner spot right when there was a radio that I just wanted to listen to. And the time I do listen to the radio, it was just the music that doesn't even like diegetically, like, it is diegetic music, as in it won't follow you around, as opposed to the other type of music, which is like non-diet. I think it's weird that it's just diegetic and non-diegetic music. It feels like it should have a different term, but like it feels like it's like, oh, you turn that on and then like it just becomes non-diegetic music, plays through your like headphones or whatever, and you're running and like shooting, and it's a cool scene.
On Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane.
Nightingale is really funny in this story, by the way, if you think about it.
Behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought
shows up, shoots at Alan twice, gets taken by the darkness.
In his hand, he took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this though. Oh, that's for next time, Sarah's Crew. Woo! New York 2 years ago. Ooh. The story has been so good. The reveals, the pacing of everything. There's some contrived bits. But I'll allow it because of the grander context of the story. Being a story within a story, it makes a lot of sense, right? You have your tropes, your contrived bits in the story, and like it lampshades the lampshade. Like it's really neat. They had set up the clicker, which I'm glad the game has the last time on Alan Wake bits. Because I kind of forgot about the clicker. It was just like a one-off thing that he told the sweet story about, and like now it was set up even beforehand in Thomas Zane's notes to be the thing that like makes everything work. And the fact that it's like a magical light, like he's gonna go dive into the lake and turn on a light in the lake. Do you think the light in the lake is like lava? Is it like magma? Is it turning on the volcano? Because lava produces light, right? I mean, it's heat, and heat can produce light in grand amounts. Do you think he's gonna dive into the caldera lake and just make another eruption? Actually, I don't think so. But if he does, that's a story right there. No one's gonna forget Deerfest, the 68th Deerfest after that, right? Oh my god. So Screw, before we leave, real quick, I do want to shout out something real quick, which is I don't know if you guys have seen this video on your YouTube recommendations page, but I did not click on it. But earlier today, I did get sent this, and in case, for any of my daily players out there, new daily dropped about 50 days ago, and it is a hitter. It's Gerrymandle. That's right. You get to learn how to gerrymander districts in order to swing an election in your favor in this daily game. And it's one of the good ones, like Enclosed Horse, where you can just like go back and play other days, and it's so good. It's so good. Highly recommend this. I'm not gonna do it. I just want to, for any of the daily heads out there, add that to your stack. It's a good one. Washington already had one Pompeii, then it can have another. The Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens. What's Mount Rainier? It's also a volcano. Mount St. Helens, also a volcano. They can have a third Pompeii. I don't know if Mount Rainier ever actually erupted, but Mount St. Helens was the one that. I digress. Service crew, let's wrap. This game's good. This game's good. The asterisk. I'm not good at it, but the story, the plotting, the pacing is great. I'm not good at light's hard. That's why I'm wearing dark colors today, service crew, and not from the fact that it's currently for the entirety of the Midwest, from like Minnesota to Kansas, from like Kansas to Iowa, literally the entirety of the Midwest is under a heat advisory. That's the actual reason I've taken off my jacket today. Well, like, God. Not taking off the scarf, though. That goes against character. But stay cool out there, service crew, no matter where you are. I know Europe's also still presumably getting hit by it. But yeah, let's wrap. I think you guys are coming out tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with some Uma Musume Pretty Derby, the gacha game. We're gonna be finishing up Air Shakur's career that we started last week. Air Shakur, my Umoshi, obviously. It should be really fun. I enjoy the character. I like the idol game. It's fun. It touches the soul to see the one that you root for be able to do the things that they want to do and to help them succeed. It's a good feeling, Sarah Screw. And then of course we'll be back on Thursday with the finale of this, which may or may not be the finale of the game as a whole, right? Because there is both the last episode 6, but there's also the bonus stories. I don't know how good I'm gonna be at combat and or how long or short it's gonna be. At the very least, we're gonna finish episode 6 and the main story of the game on Thursday. And if the bonus stories still exist, we'll do them next week. But like at the very least, we will flick that clicker Thursday. So stay tuned. And Ace Attorney on Sunday. And also, any Americans, this is extremely preemptive, but happy early 4th of July. I would, Dolly. That's a known quantity. That's an extremely known quantity. Editor, put up the old, the scarf stays on during intercourse. I think I could just say sex, but it feels weird for me to say sex, even though it's directly referencing a meme, especially a meme image that we've had. But like, I don't know, it feels wrong. It feels dirty. Rainier is considered one of the most dangerous in the world. Really? Like, as in it's been a while since it's erupted, and it's currently like geologically active. Is that the word? I kept wanting to say geographically active or geopolitically active, and I was like, neither of those are the correct ones. But like, yeah, is it like dangerous because it's like it's raring to go and there's a lot of like back pressure on it or something? Ooh. So sure, maybe we don't want to retire to the Pacific Northwest, or maybe we do. It might be cheap. People are afraid of Mount Rainier. I don't know. So sure, thank you guys for coming out. Send you guys over to. What is this? I don't know what this is either. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Slushy, friend of the show. He just got a new Live 2D this Friday, which he's currently using. Obviously, it's very cool. Go check him out. And he's playing something called Labyrinth OS, and I don't know what that is, but like, yeah, go look. Send you guys over there. We like OSs here when they work. I say he has a new Live 2D, but I got the channel points. I can force him back. He's on his V-word right now. As far as how many that are threatened if they did erupt, are in the active zone. You guys want to go to actually, hold on, before we end, you guys want to go to the Pacific Northwest and sell volcano insurance? If the volcano doesn't erupt before we go out of business, we don't gotta pay out. We just gotta like start stuffing sponges in that volcano and we'll be rich, dude. The suckers will pay for insurance. So sure, don't give me money. All right, with that, Source Crew, let's wrap. That's like the 4th let's wrap. Bingo is going insane tonight. But with that, Source Crew, I know nothing else. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to catch you next time. Peace out, everyone. And see you there in 3, 2, 1. Go say hi.